One of these people could be winning £10,000, but to do so they must eliminate all the others in a fight for survival. It's Dog Eat Dog. Thank you. Good evening and a very warm welcome to Dog Eat Dog, the show where survival counts and weakness costs. Our 6 contestants are all trying to become top dog with the chance of winning £10,000. To do so, they'll have to survive 5 rounds, all designed to eliminate the weak. To help them work out where each other's frailties lie, all 6 of them were given a thorough going over on a 24-hour assessment. Just for you at home, here's what happened. Think of it as getting to know the enemy.
Oh no, come on, let's go!
It's back to Buckmore Park for the Dog Eat Dog team. They are Simon Whiteley, a 20-year-old school community coordinator from Sheffield. Simon showed good skills in the climbing and abseiling and had no problems in the assault course. Top in maths and English, he surprised everyone with the lowest Mensa score of the lot.
I can be nice. I've come across as nice because I've been helping everybody with the activities and whatever anybody wants help with, then I will help it. But it is £10,000. That £10,000 will put anybody on the feet straight away.
Liz Jazzayeri, who's a 25-year-old advertising sales executive from Hemel Hempstead. Liz was never out of the top 3 in any challenge, mental or physical. The others will struggle to select her for anything because of this, but she could be the first eliminated if anyone succeeds in their test tonight.
I think what I want to do is sort of decide what order I think the people are a threat to me and try and eliminate them one by one, starting with the person I think is the biggest threat and then working down.
Bob Thomas, who's a manager for a telecom company, he's 46 and lives in Plumstead, South East London. Heart of a lion, his fitness or lack of it let him down. Unfortunately, his mental skills weren't exceptional either. It's difficult to know if he's hiding anything, though. He could be tonight's dark horse.
With Nathan Shattermere, Mitch Shattermere, 5 o'clock this morning, that was enough pain. Believe me, that was real pain. Woof. But certainly, I had a drive to finish. Again, my drive was to make sure I was involved, people could see what I can do today, and they're scared. Being older is an advantage for me, in the sense that I've lived a bit, I know a bit, I'm a bit wiser, and I can cook.
Natalie Herbert from Acton, West London. She works as an advertising copywriter and is 26 years old. She was happy in the middle of the group. Never top scorer, never last. As all our studio tests are set at a national average, she has a 50-50 chance with everything.
I am going to be completely ruthless in that studio. I'm going to nominate the person I want to fail, and they will fail.
Dennis McCarthy, who's 41. He works as an electrician and comes from Southall in West London. He was fastest, strongest and most agile of all. However, he struggled all the way through our mental tests. If the others have been paying attention, he's an easy choice for maths or English.
I love challenge anyway. Like, if they want to gang up and be a big group, bring it on! They can take me or leave me. I'm happy on my own, or I'm happy being a showman. So, you know, like, I can tell my own jokes and enjoy my own jokes, whether or not people are laughing or not. That's the type of person I am, so I'm not really bothered, you know.
And finally, Christine Kinley, a 49-year-old sales rep from Blackpool in Lancashire. She never let her nervousness of water get in her way and pushed herself up the climbing wall, so she has all the will in the world. Like Natalie, her mental skills were solid but not brilliant. She's slow though, and that could be her undoing.
I'll do my best. That's all you can do at the end of the day. Do your best. I can't be good at everything, and so I don't expect me. If I was chosen to do a task and I succeeded, I would have to think seriously about eliminating Simon.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
So, there we have it. The rules of Dog Eat Dog are simple. As long as you're sitting over here, you're safe. What you're trying to avoid is being sent over there to the loser's bench. Now, in each of the 5 rounds, I'll set a test, and you must nominate who you think is most likely to fail. Whoever receives the most votes must take on that test, and if they do fail, that loser's bench awaits them. But if they succeed, the tables are turned, and they can send one of the people who voted for them over there instead. Round 1 will provide tonight's first loser, and it tests logic and coordination. Here's how it works. On this screen, you'll see a live video image of your face. The image is broken up into 8 squares and 1 blank space, and then scrambled up. Your task is to reassemble it. You can move the squares by touching any piece next to the blank. You have 2 minutes to recreate your own image. So, think back to the assessment. Who's most likely to fail? Choose carefully, because remember, if the player you pick succeeds, you could be out of the game before you've even started. It's time to choose the loser. And just for you at home, here's what happened when we put those skills to the test on their assessment day.
I think crumbling under pressure would be Christine. She gets nervous before everything, and she hasn't got self-confidence in some events, which she does.
Simon. We both scored very well on the maths and the English, and he scored higher than me on the maths. And I thought that I did okay on all the physical activities, and he did very well too. So I think all round we both did like well in everything, but I think he's the person that is going to give me most challenge.
Biggest threat, Simon. He's top of the class, maths, English. He's very physical. He wasn't so good on the archery, hand and eye, I must say. I think Simon's the one.
I think Simon is incredibly confident. He's tall, he's strong, he's a good all-rounder. I don't know what I'll nominate him for, but I will nominate him for something.
Obviously, I'd like Simon to be eliminated first, just because I think he's the biggest threat. He's young, he's intelligent, he's fit. Unfortunately, he's too nice, but he'd be a good competitor. It's such that older people always worry about younger people, and I can see why.
Simon, he's good at everything. He's a really good all-rounder.
Well, that's how they got on at the time. Let's see how they voted tonight.
Christine.
Simon.
Natalie.
Bob.
Liz.
Simon.
Well, what immediately strikes me, Simon, is you have 2 votes. How do you feel about that?
A little bit nervous. But I'll have a good go. Yeah.
Just out of interest, why did you choose Christine?
I think if the task was too difficult, she would buckle under pressure, especially with a little time limit.
And Liz, you've picked our potential loser, Simon. Why?
Really because of the results of the Mensa test which we got today, which sort of showed Simon's spatial ability was quite low.
Right, and Bob, you've picked Natalie.
Yeah, that was because when we was away on our away day last week, she basically, when she was using the arrows, she was pretty weak in that area. And that's a spatial awareness of a different kind, but it shows appreciation of inaptitude with an arrow, basically.
I'd like to use what you've said, Bob, and ask Natalie then why you chose Bob, because he was superb at archery, which is coordination and spatial awareness. Why Bob?
I think it's a fluke that he did particularly well on that day. So.
And Dennis?
Yeah, I picked Liz, because Liz did quite well on the Mensa test.
She did very well.
And so she would do well at this, so everybody else would not pick her.
Ooh, and that's what we call on Dog Eat Dog tactical voting, which could be potentially dangerous. And you've picked Simon as well, Christine. I know you're fond of him, but you've picked him for the first task, which means that you could be saying goodbye to him.
Yeah, but he's a good all-rounder. And the only weakness he'd got was in this little event.
So, Simon, come on, let's test your logic. My goodness, if it was down to height on this one, you'd win it. How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous. Or a lot nervous.
There is a possibility that you can get through it.
Yep.
That you can get through this first test, in which case you will have sweet revenge on 2 people who will be beginning to sit very uneasy in their seats, which will be Liz and Christine, who voted for you. There we have the image. Let's scramble it. Now you have 2 minutes to reassemble your face. Simon, your fight for survival starts now. The trick to this challenge is keeping calm and thinking clearly. Simon seems to be using the hidden hope technique. Like any jigsaw, if he can work out the corners and keep track of them, he's halfway there. He has less than a minute left. It's starting to come together now, only one piece away, but an inch is as good as a mile in this game. "30 seconds left, and the left side is correct. If he can keep it together now, he can do this. "10 seconds left. He's so close. Time's up. You can breathe now. It's over.
I hate them. I hate them.
It's incredibly difficult when you have a stationary image, but to have a moving image as well makes it slightly more complicated, I guess. At one stage, it did look as if you were very, very close indeed. Were you aware of that at all?
No.
No. Well, was there any system, or were you just...
Oh, just no idea. I just went for it.
And I'm afraid there's no chance now of the £10,000,
No.
but perhaps you could let us know what you were thinking of spending the money on.
I'd like to pay all my debts off and a little money on my mum. Yeah.
Oh.
But-
Well, as I said, you can breathe and relax now.
Yeah.
And you can go and relax and warm the seat
No problem.
on the loser's bench.
Good luck to everyone else. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Let's hear it for Simon. So, 1 down and 5 left. And Liz and Christine live to fight another day. Relaxed, Christine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Happy about that result?
Yeah, fine.
Right, it's time to discover who'll be fighting for survival in round 2. This time, we're testing maths skills. On the video wall, you'll see a list of numbers. A mathematical problem will appear, and your task is to select the correct numbers from the list to solve the problem. For example, if the problem is something minus something equals 1, the two numbers which solve it are 8 and 7, since 8 minus 7 equals 1. Your target is to solve 8 problems in 2 minutes. So, from what you've learnt about your opponents, who's going to fail the maths challenge? It's time to choose the loser. And just for you at home, here's how they coped with maths during their assessment.
Bob, he got the lowest score in the maths test.
Dennis. He's not going to do that. No. His ego's landed. He's not going to do it. The maths, English, last every time. He's going to be out of there without telling. No chance.
It'd either be me or Bob. Because we were trying pretty bad, actually. So...
I thought I was bad at maths, but he was worse than me. So, and listening to him speak afterwards, He says he doesn't like maths, so it would definitely be Dennis.
So, will they have changed their minds since then? Contestants, please reveal how you've voted.
Christine.
Dennis.
Dennis.
Bob.
Dennis.
Ooh. Well, I think the name on virtually everybody's lips is Dennis. Are you surprised, Dennis?
Not really, no.
Why is that?
Because in the maths, I wasn't all that wonderful.
You weren't, were you?
No.
It's not your strong point, really, is it?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Well, we will. You're quite right. Who knows, you dark horse? Liz, you've chosen Christine. Any particular reason?
Yeah, I was kind of going with what Dennis did last time, which was a bit of tactical voting. Chris sort of fared OK in the maths, and I kind of figured that nobody else would vote for her, so...
And strangely enough, the man to your left was the worst at maths. So why not pick Bob?
I actually thought everybody else was going to vote for Bob, and then he was going to have to end up doing the challenge, and that I might get voted off, so...
Bob, that must make you feel great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm well pleased.
So you're just covering your back. You can't vote for yourself, of course, so...
No.
You're going for Dennis?
Yes, I am, because he was the only one who was about just a little stamp above me on the away day. So I picked him for that reason. Just, if I can get rid of him, great.
And Christine?
I went for Dennis because he was worse than me at maths.
Really? Is
Yeah,
that
I
possible?
thought I wasn't very good, but he was worse.
Really? So, Dennis, let's check your maths.
Okay.
Now, we already know your maths is not perhaps strongest point, but you've now got the task ahead of you now. How are you feeling?
Quietly confident, but we'll see what happens.
Take your seat, please.
Okay.
Remember, you need 8 correct answers.
Okay.
And you have 2 minutes.
Right.
Dennis, your fight for survival starts now.
40... Oh, something times... 5 times 10 equals 50.
Correct.
Pass. 27. No, you haven't got a 12 there, have you? Pass on that one as well. 11 times 8 is 88.
Correct.
27. Take away 7. No, that's not right. Pass. 11 times. No, that's not 11 times. It's, 17 times 5 is 85.
Correct.
16 plus 14 equals 30.
Correct.
7 times... Have you got 7 nines? Are 63.
Correct.
16 plus 9 equals 25.
Correct.
5 plus 10, sorry, 25, take away 10. Oh, you ain't got 25, have you? Pass.
You passed on 3, coming back to 1. You got that right, but you still had 2 remaining, I'm
Okay.
afraid.
All right.
So, and you were still
never
looking
mind.
for numbers that weren't there,
Yeah, I was.
which is...
I was hoping it'd be easy, that's why.
Well, maths is not everybody's favourite subject. So now I'm afraid you're out of the game.
Okay.
Let's hear it for Dennis. So, 2 down and 4 left. left. Christine, you're breathing with relief, I sense.
Yes, I am.
Two fantastically good choices of votes there in the first and in the second round.
Pure luck.
So, who's going to be our next loser? Round 3 is a test of your climbing skills. Here's how it works. This is The Rock, a motorised climbing wall which moves at varying speeds and also tilts. If you touch the ground or fall off, that's it, you've lost. Your target is to keep climbing for 2 minutes. Well, you all went climbing on your assessment, didn't you? So, who's heading for a fall? It's time to choose the loser.
Christine. I thought she struggled a little bit, but she got the hang of it in the end. But she was struggling initially, trying to find handholds and a way to go up. But she got there in the end, I'm glad to say. But yeah, if we got a task on that line, I'd nominate her.
Bob, well, we've nicknamed him Mr. Chunky. We don't all have nicknames, but he's been nicknamed Mr. Chunky because he's a good all-rounder. He tries, he supports, he's had problems with his back over the last couple of days.
Oh, terrible pain in my back, terrible pain. I've got some pains going down my leg too. Didn't sleep a wink all night, just couldn't get comfortable.
But it hasn't put him off, and he's been willing to take up challenges.
Christine, a great sense of humour, but on the amount of cigarettes she smokes, I wouldn't put my bets on her to win any physical challenge.
Let's see how they voted.
Christine.
Christine.
Liz.
Bob.
Oh, Christine. You hit your button with some fervour and it seemed some disappointment and possibly even some frustration and anger.
What do you do?
This lady is a very, very active lady, I have to say, so my initial thought is that you would be excited by this.
Thrilled. Ecstatic.
Well, can I just tell the ladies and gentlemen in the audience, this lady has abseiled down Blackpool Tower. So this should be, and could be, a piece of cake for you.
It should be. It could be. But I don't think it will be. I'll do my best.
Now, Liz, you did vote for Christine.
Yeah. When we did the climbing wall, me, Nat and Chris all sort of found it a bit challenging, but I just thought with the sort of tilting aspect that the person who was going to find it most difficult was Christine.
And Bob, in fact, you were doing quite well on the activities, but you had injured yourself.
Yeah, that's because
at the
I'm
time.
so athletic, see. I injured my knee, my back, but I put myself through it, you know, I was there.
And Natalie, you've chosen Liz.
Yeah. Christine was very good at all the physical activities. Bob has got great stamina. I don't think I could do that wall. And I wondered whether or not Liz could.
So, Christine, it's time to test your climbing. Christine, place your helmet. So there we have it. I know you're feeling a little bit nervous.
A little bit. Yes.
What can I do to make it easier for you? Could I tell you there's a glass of red wine waiting on the other side?
Large.
A large glass of red wine waiting on the other side. I'll give you a hand.
Thank you.
Right. Now, you know what you've got to do. You've got to keep climbing for 2 minutes. So, if you'd like to go and take your position. Here we have Harvey, who's our safety consultant. Now, if at any stage Harvey has to interfere with the 2-minute climb, that will mean that the fight is over for Christine. So, are you happy, Christine?
I feel like Spider-Man.
OK, Christine. Your fight for survival starts now. The rock is not as difficult as it seems, but it does take stamina, and Christine must keep pace with the machine. She's gonna have to stay higher. If she touches the floor, it's all over. Let's hear it for Christine. Final 3. Round 4 will weed out another victim. And this time, we're testing word power. These groups of letters are all parts of words. You'll be given a series of clues, and you must choose the correct letters to solve them. For example, if a clue is underwater vehicle, the answer is submarine. You may pass on any clue and come back to it later, but you must solve all 8 clues in 2 minutes. So think back to your assessment. Who definitely didn't have a way with words? Who's going to fail? It's time to choose the loser.
Liz, another good all-rounder. Let's see how she copes under the pressure in the studio. That's when we'll see Liz's true colours. Ironically, I didn't do particularly well in the words challenge. Because of that, we'll have to wait and see if people are going to pick me to do the word challenge. I'm quite confident that I'm going to do very well.
The way we've gelled, to be fair, will probably help us that. We know it's not going to be personal. There's an objective to be gained, and we're all going to be going for it. Natalie, she's driven. She wants it bad. She talks about winning all the time. She's got a single view of it. She wants it. She's driven.
But will they stick to their guns? Well, we're about to find out. Please reveal your votes.
Natalie.
Natalie.
Bob.
Liz, you've chosen Natalie. Why?
This was her biggest weakness on the away day.
Which Natalie is surprising, bearing in mind you're a copywriter.
Yes. I write headlines, I don't do word quizzes. But I was too confident and I wasn't watching the clock.
Bob, similar reasons for choosing Natalie?
Yeah, absolutely. It was one of her weakest areas, so we're picking on it tonight, and hopefully she'll fail at this.
So, Natalie, let's test your word power. Now, I'm not sure if this bodes well, but so far nobody has succeeded in any of the challenges. Has that made you feel terrible?
No.
You're pretty confident?
Yes.
Well, if I could put you into position. Remember, there are 8 words to find in 2 minutes. Your fight for survival starts now. Just to remind you, Natalie must clear the entire board to succeed in this challenge, and she's off to a good start.
Pass. Pass.
That's 3 done, 5 more to get. Halfway through now and plenty of time.
Pass. Pass.
Six down, 2 to go, and still a minute left.
Pass. Pass. Oh, pass.
She's done it. There's some fighting spirit coming through at the end there, but there was a time where you kept saying pass, 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 passing on the same one, and it was hoax in the end, which really got you. I'd like to introduce to you the spirit of revenge. Just imagine, you have the choice of 2 people now who could leave the game forever and have no chance of winning £10,000. And you can choose between Liz or lovely Bob. Who will it be, Natalie?
I'm sorry, but it's going to have to be Liz.
Oh! Liz, come down here. as surprised as I was by that choice?
No, I thought she'd pick me.
Why?
Because I think that if I hung around, she knows I would have beaten her.
Well, of course, this is, of course, the object of the game. Eliminating the biggest challenges. And is that how you feel about Liz?
I think so.
I was very, very surprised. I knew your girls bonded very well on the assessment day, and I thought you might fancy a head-to-head at the end.
No, I know Liz has got fighting spirit, and I'm not prepared to take the chance.
Liz, I'm afraid she's just taken £10,000 away from you. How do you feel about that?
She's so buying me a drink when she wins.
She certainly will be. Ladies, take your places. There were two. Bob.
Yes.
Great relief, eh?
You better believe it, yeah, absolutely. The right choice, though, without a doubt. Right choice. Thank you.
Well, now, of course, you have to face Natalie.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm prepared. Whatever it is, we'll do it. No
now,
problem.
you've had a taste of the action now, Natalie, and I saw the fighting spirit coming through at the end, despite the nerves and perhaps the caution initially. So, are you feeling ready to go?
Yes, I am. I'm definitely going to give it my best shot.
This next game is all about coolness under pressure. Come and see how it works. So the game is called Stealth, and very simply, you have to walk from here to the far end and press the button on the spike. The bad news is that if you move too suddenly, an alarm will go off. And you must step back to the last square you successfully cleared. Now, the sensors at the end will show just how close you are to setting off the alarm. Now, this has nothing to do with weight. Bob?
That's the result, isn't it?
The only thing that will set off the sensors is an uneven movement. Bob and Natalie, your fight for survival starts now. Stealth is a test of nerve, and obviously for Bob, a test of balance. The weight difference between the two of them is of no consequence. The sensors beneath the floor react to sudden movements, so the smoother you go, the faster you progress. He's getting the hang of it now. Bob just creeping ahead now. As we've seen so many times before, this game is never over till you reach the button. It's still anyone's game. They're level again. from Bob. Natalie still creeping forward. Oh, that's so close. Oh, Natalie, come over here. Well, how frustrating was that?
Very, very frustrating. Well, that was so difficult. So difficult.
Most difficult thing you've ever had to do?
Oh, well, not second most difficult thing I've ever do, but yeah.
I don't want to ask what the first...
No, don't go there.
How was it for you, Natalie?
Very frustrating. Just as I thought I'd conquered a towel, I think, you know, as soon as I heard the beep, it was time to go back and start all over again.
And it really was very, very difficult to tell who reached the end first. So, I'm going to have a look back now at the replay. Just turn around here and have a look at this. To the end game is just... I feel for you, I really do.
Not to worry. I've had a great time. The best man won.
And I'm sure you'll be relieved now that you can sit down.
I can't
for
wait.
a couple of minutes. Join your friends on the losers' bench. Let's hear it for Natalie. You're tonight's top dog. And you could be winning £10,000. Did you think it would be you?
No, I didn't actually, no. I thought anybody on that side over there could have won this, anybody. It's just a way, it's either a tactical thing or a little bit of luck. I'm just so pleased I'm here.
Well, Lady Luck was certainly smiling on you tonight, but let's see if the others thought it would be you.
Mr. Chunky. Lovely guy. Trouble, he's had a lot of problems health-wise with his back.
Physically lacking, mentally not much of a challenge, but okay.
He was just such a team player, but he just felt so conscious about like holding people back and stuff.
Bob, great perseverance, is going to give everything, whatever he's faced with, he's going to give 100%.
Bob is his diamond. I really like Bob. He's had a lot of injuries during the assault course and whatever, and he's soldiered on. I was talking to him last night when we tried to go to sleep, and he's a big family man. I think he seems genuine. I think what you see is what you get with Bob.
Well, Bob, you are the winner, but it's not quite over yet. You're now playing for £10,000, but you could still leave empty-handed. Because this is where the losers can take their ultimate revenge. I have here 5 general knowledge questions, each in a separate category. You don't have to answer them yourself, but what you do have to do for each question, you must decide which of that lot is most likely to get it wrong. For each one they do get wrong, you score a point. For each one they get right, they score a point. And it's going to be the first to 3 points who wins. Now, if you win, the 10 grand is yours. But if they win, they take your 10 grand and share it amongst themselves, 2 grand each. I thought you'd be pleased about that. So use everything you know about them to make sure you pick the loser most likely to answer the question wrong in each category. And you can only choose each of them once. Let's play for £10,000.
OK.
The first subject is film. Bob, who will you choose to answer a question incorrectly about film?
Dennis.
Dennis, please step forward. Which movie made the line, "Show me the money," famous?
It's a Tom Cruise film. Show me the money. Show me the money. Oh. definitely a Tom Cruise film. I can't remember the title of it.
The correct answer is Jerry Maguire. A point to Bob. The next category is history. Who will you choose to answer a question on history?
Simon.
Simon, please step forward. You ready, Simon?
I'm ready, yeah.
Which American president was shot in 1981?
It's John F. Kennedy.
The correct answer is Ronald Reagan. 2 points to Bob. Bob, you are now only 1 point away from walking away with £10,000. The next category is food and drink. Bob, who's likely to be incapable of answering a question on food and drink?
Natalie.
Natalie, please step forward. You ready, Natalie?
Yep.
Here's the question. By what name is the eggplant better known? Would you like to make a guess?
My mind's gone blank. Green bean?
The correct answer is aubergine. Bob, you've just won I don't believe I've seen a man sweat so much from doing so little. From standing still.
You haven't seen nothing yet, baby.
Oh, my Lord. And your wife's in the audience, I believe, as well.
Don't care.
What are you going to do with the money?
I'm gonna, dunno.
Oh, tell us. Come on, think of
I
things.
don't know, the wife will spend it probably.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Travel?
got money, yeah.
New car?
You'll
house
probably go away, a
improvements?
little car, pay us some debts, buy the guys a drink.
Absolutely. Of course. That's Dog Eat Dog. See you next time, and remember, every dog has its day. Good night.
To be honest with you, I didn't know the answer. So, what can I say? You got lucky.
I picked her. Youth, not in the kitchen, no chance.
Well done, Bob. Good on you. I take back everything I said. You're my friend now.
I've won £10,000.
I'm not surprised that Bob's the winner now, really, because he played it really well, played it tactical at times, did really well. Please, friend.
I did it.
Absolutely superb. I loved every minute of it, but I'm gutted.
I did it. I did it.
I didn't think it would be Bob. It wouldn't have been Bob if he'd have gotten that rock.
I did it. I did it. I did it.